Chops Garage is proud to be sponsored by Car Vertical, the largest online database of vehicle information. Use the link in the description down below to find the true history of your vehicle or one you're about to buy. So it's a quick bonus Sunday vid for Chops Garage today because I've come out at short notice. I've forgotten my camera, I've only got my phone, and I've broken the lens on my phone, so you're going to have a poor quality picture. We're out looking at part exchanges again. First up, we've got this 2014 Freelander. It's the 2.2 diesel. Spec wise, what is this, an SC or something? Let's have a quick look. Does it say on the back? GS, sorry, it's a GS, Freelander 2 GS. I'm sure we're going to have comments flying in already about Freelanders. There's a few signs it's pretty well looked after mechanically. We've got matching Wrangler Goodyear off-road tyres all the way round. They've all got the same amount of tread, so they look like they've all been put on recently. We've got a ding here in the bumper which was done in the part exchange yard, but luckily that will actually pop back out when I get behind it and get some heat on it. It has scuffed it a little bit there and damaged the chrome. Looking down here, it looks like there's a light bit of dinging on the door here, but a lot of that will polish out, I think. Same down here. We've got a deeper one down there. That won't polish that. I would need paint if I want the car to be perfect. But I'm so busy at the moment, it's quite possible this car will be traded straight back out again. What else have we got on the go with it? Have a little look inside. We've got leather, which is all in really nice condition. It just needs a clean. There's no damage to it. The rest of the interior plastics seem good. We've got wear on the chrome on the 6-speed box there. That needs sorting out. Let's close the door a second. What have we got features wise? Cruise control, Bluetooth, auxiliary input down here, heated seats. Nice, we'll put that on and make sure that's warming up. Obviously we've got the aircon, CD radio. We've done 142,000 miles, so it's going to be a cheap car, this one. It won't be an expensive motor. It looks like it will clean up quite nicely. Have a quick look in the boot. We didn't look in the boot, did we? Got all round electric windows, we've got electric mirrors. Now I have started this from stone cold, and it started fine, so initial signs with my biggest fears with diesels alright. We've got a cover on the boot there, dog guards already in place, but at least they've had that down because there doesn't seem to be a lot of dog hair here, apart from the sides where it wasn't covered up. And under here we've got an alloy in there with the same tyre on it, so that's a good sign. Now I haven't found a service history book in it yet, but I think my pal might have that in the office, so we need to double check that. We haven't done any other checks on it yet. We have all the handbooks there, so we need to find out a service history. I think he told me it had a full service history, and it had quite a big service just done on it and an MOT just done on it, so we'll have to hop online and check those things. Have a quick look in the engine bay. Got proper fitted mats. That all seems in good nick. I think the interior is going to come up pretty mint. If I can get hold of a gear knob for that, it would tidy the interior right up. Again, apologies for this camera work, but my phone gets a really hard time. Under here, it all looks tidy enough. Coolant level is right, it's at the max, that's correct. Power steering's at the correct level. Oil, let's clean it off a second. That seems to be at the right level, oil wise. Yeah, it's the right level. Doesn't look that dirty for a diesel either. So I do think he said it had a service quite recently, so that wouldn't surprise me if it has based on that. But there doesn't seem to be any major fiddling around going on. We're all really dry around the gearbox around there, so it doesn't seem to have any sign of any main seals. So yeah, it's looking fairly promising. Like I say, with the mileage on it and a few scuffs in here, it's not going to be an expensive car. Should make it nice and affordable run around for someone. Right, on to the next. So driving, pulls well, lots of punch, from that 2.2 diesel. That's all good. I know you're all going to tell me off from a tray plate in the window. I haven't got time to be trying to fiddle around hanging it off the front. It's just a short run up the road, just to give a quick check of the car. But the diesel seems punchy. We need to get it up into full boost to make sure it doesn't throw a boost code. If you're driving a diesel, make sure that you drop it down a cog, give it the full beans, and make sure you don't get a boost code, because if it's got a boost problem, a turbo problem, it will throw up. Yeah, it all seems fine on that front. Suspension's good, brakes are good. Yeah, happy enough with the drive. So next up, we've got something a bit fancy again for Chops Garage, a 65 plate new shape Discovery. They're a lot smaller than the other Discoveries I'm used to, aren't they? I didn't realise quite how much smaller they were. I'm not sure what the spec of this one is. It might tell us on the back again. No, it doesn't. I'm sure you landy people out there will tell me. Bodywork wise, it's looking good. Got some minor scuffing down there, a lot of which I think will polish up, and then a little touch up, so I don't think it needs full-blown paint. The rest of it looks good. I think we were buff up all right again. Nice gloss black accents at the front here. Got front parking sensors. Quite like this grey. All the alloys seem in good nick. They don't need any refurb, just to clean. It's looking nice. Inside, full leather, all round electric windows, electric mirrors, full leather, which is all in good condition. This will all clean up nicely. Automatic, guys, that's what we want to see, isn't it? Let's close the door and have a look. It's blooming cold today. We've got 95,000 miles on the clock. So we've got cruise control, Bluetooth, paddle shifts, leather trim steering wheel, leather here. Have we got sat nav on this? Obviously we've got aircon, heated seats, all your hill descent. What have we got up here? Is that sat nav? Come on, wake up system. There we go. Oh, navigation here, we've got sat nav. Yeah, so we're fully kitted out. I'll say it's all going to clean up mint in here. So look at the service history. As for the other one, I don't have a service book here, so I'm assuming that actually it might be electronic for the Land Rovers. I'm sure someone's going to tell me. My friend will have access to that, but what I do have is a bundle load of receipts here. So we'll go back and check on the service history, and I'll report on that a little bit later on. Now, one thing I have been told about this vehicle, well, let's pop the engine bay and show you a second. Well, we'll check the rest of the car over, and then I'll pop the engine bay and show you. We've got a reversing camera there. To the boot. Electronic boot. Oh, it's a 7-seater. Another row of seats. Oh gosh, it needs a good clean down there. So yeah, we've got a 7-seater, ideal. Really good size boot. Like I say, all this will clean up okay. Right, to the engine bay. Now, what I've been told about this is that it's just had 7 grand on an engine rebuild. So I've got to go back and get the receipts and check that out. But apparently it's had a full engine rebuild, all your EGR gubbins and all that kind of stuff sorted out. I can see straight away that around the turbo there, all the shielding looks brand new. All the bolts down here are brand new. All of that's new. Yeah, you can see all new parts there. It is, and apparently it comes with a 2-year warranty as well. So, risks wise, fairly low. You've got pretty much a new engine in here. I'll say, well, I'll get a bit more details on that so I can report back to you in a bit, but that's what I've been told. 7 grand, 2-year warranty on it. You pretty much got a new engine in there. Oil levels are the correct level. Yeah, as you look around, you can see like some of the auxiliary stuff, like all this is old, that's all original. But all here, down here, you're seeing all new bolts, all new pipes. Everything's all new down here. So it's definitely had work done on it. Right, let's give it a turbo test, boost it. Seems okay. No knocks or bangs in the suspension. To be fair, everything's feeling good. It feels really smooth. It's a nice drive. So it's that game again, guys. Which would you buy out of the two that we've seen so far? Is there any you'd run a mile from straight away? Or what do you think their values are? And do we think they're Chops Garage cars or not? Now I think at the moment, but like I said, because I'm so flat out with both vehicles, they will probably be traded out. But I do have a customer who's been hanging on for me for an automatic 4x4, bigger one, and he may be interested in this. So it might be one that's an option for me. And you know, with the work having been done, I mean, look, we've got, that looks like brand new discs and pads on the front there as well. So it might be a relatively safe bet. But I'll go away, get a bit more of that information, just so I can clarify exactly what I was told. Check out the service history on the other one, and I'll come back to you again. But yeah, get your comments down below. Which of these would you be buying? Which do you think is going to be the best reseller for me? Right, guys, we've gone in and had a chat. We'll talk about this in another video. The car I'm driving in today. I've had a chat about those cars. So the Discovery, it had 8 grand spent on it. Turns out at Land Rover that both cars have recently been in locally for health checks. 17th 11th 2022 for the Freelander, 17th for the and then wrong bit of paperwork, and then the next one for the Discovery, 23rd of the 11th 2022. So both have been into the main dealer. They tell me the service histories are online if I put in the VIN number on the app, so I'll have to look into doing that. But both of them are showing up on the system with comprehensive service histories. The Freelander locally has been serviced since 2017. So it looks like I should be able to pull good service histories off both of them. And I've been told that the Freelander's also recently had a DPF as well. So that's a positive. So I've just got to go back and decide what I'm going to bid on them both. So, like I say, just a quick vid. Sorry it's all been on my phone because it's all been a bit of a rush. I've got to get home for my daughter to do her Christmas panto now. And like I say, we'll cover the car I'm sat in now, which is another car a little bit fancy for Chops Garage, in the next video. If you're on Instagram, you probably already know. Anyway, as always, thanks for watching, guys. If you have enjoyed, please give the video a thumbs up, because it's the best metrics for helping the channel. And please have a look down below. Are you subscribed? We're trying to hit 40,000 before Christmas. So if you aren't subscribed, it'd be a massive favour to me if you could. Costs you nothing, just notifies you when the latest videos come out. Anyway, catch you again later. Cheers.